Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Capri. I'm your host, Antoinette Capri, personal growth mentor, speaker, author of the book 31 Ways to Brighten Your Days, and founder of Capri Communications. Today's topic is in reference or for my gentlemen. Men, it has been brought to my attention that you haven't had the information that I'm about to share with you today, and I want to give it to you from a woman to a man, understanding where we are at this time. And let me explain what I mean by that. Right now, I find that being a man is very difficult. And I'm not exactly sure if everybody understands the complexity of what you have to go through. And the reason why I want to address you is because I'm a woman raising a man and bound and set and determined to make sure that this man that I raise is a man that knows himself. He understands his position, and he also understands who he belongs to, and he understands that God is what he needs. And in that, I realize that a lot of our men don't really get the covering that they need. And you spend a lot of your life trying to get back to a place that is safe for you to be just who you are. And that's very difficult because so many times everybody has expectations of what it is that they need from you, for you, about you, and to you. But they don't understand how to get you to that level that will allow you to become who you are so that you can be all that is expected of you to be. And I mean this wholeheartedly because I really want you to understand that in your loins, you hold life. And it's important for us to take that very seriously. That's why everybody getting together and deciding to be boyfriend and girlfriend and getting involved and getting married and getting divorced and all that, we're changing the makeup of the family. We're changing the makeup of our society. And we have to get back to the basics of understanding we need covering. We need our mothers to cover our sons. We need our wives to cover our husbands. We need our husbands and our fathers and our males to understand that they're only covered by God. And until you can accept your covering, you really don't have the opportunity to be involved in a relationship, to be a father, to be a husband, to be a man. You can't do any of that without a covering. And so I wanted to come to you personally and say, for those of you that understand your covering and you're walking in your faith, thank you. Thank you so much. But I need you to do one step more. I would like you to also take that brother or that friend and help him in his walk. Because I really don't want to see any more of our males in a statistic. And I don't mean just black men. I don't care what color you are. That's not the point. The point is that we need our families back together. All of our families. And in order for us to do that, our men have to start feeling safe somewhere. And if they can't feel safe at home and they don't have the kind of job that they need or want, and they're disturbed about the economy and they're disturbed about their even their manhood, if they're disturbed about their family life, if they're disturbed about being a father and not being all that they're supposed to be, where do they go? What do they do? We need covering. And so I want you to know how important you are. I want you to understand how important it is for you to be covered because above all everything else, if you don't get covered, you can't cover your wife, you can't cover your children, you can't cover yourself. You need that faith and you need that ability to stand strong in your faith to do the things that you were called to do by God, and to do the things that you were called to do just to be who you are. I just want you to know I care. From a sister to a brother, I want you to know I care. I want you to know that it's important to me for you to be all the man that you are supposed to be. Because there is that partner out there waiting for you to get it together so that they can be all that you need them to be. And you don't need to just settle. Don't just settle for whoever takes care of you or allows you to be in their midst. Don't settle. You came here with a purpose, they came here with a purpose. Make sure your purposes match so that everybody is pleasing our higher power. Everybody needs to be pleasing God before we do anything else, before we have relationships, before we get involved. So I just wanted to bring this to my men because I understand your strife. I understand how hard it is to do the things that you have to do, and also how hard it is to live up to the expectations that everybody has for you when you're still trying to figure out who you are to begin with. And I want you to know that I care. And then I want you to know that we as women are trying to understand. But none of us will be able to understand each other without us being covered. So let's just do that walk together. And I thank you for taking the time to listen to me. If this has been helpful, please pass this along to some other brothers and pass this along to family members, anyone that actually will get this message and be able to use it and impart it into their lives so that they can actually feel fuller and feel more confidence and build up that safety zone. Because that's what we need. We need some more safety. We need people feeling more comfortable and safe within their own skin. If it has been helpful, do me a favor and also come to my website, sign up on my email list. I want to stay in contact with you. I want to pass on some other good things and some special reports that I'm trying to create and things of that nature. If you haven't received the book and you would like a copy or you want to send a copy to a friend, please do so at the website. If you keep the copy and you come to one of my book signings, I'll be more than happy to sign it for you. And if you actually need me to speak at one of your engagements, I'd be happy to do that. Push the request tab and fill out the form, and I'll be happy to get back with you. If you want to drop me some questions, if you're concerned about something that I said, or you want me to address another question on video at Cafe Capri, I'd be happy to do that. Leave the question at capricares@gmail.com. That's CAPRICARES @gmail.com. And I'll get back with you. So again, I thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, respect yourself, get balanced in your life, and above all, be happy. Take care.